Hello, welcome back to Hair Impact. I'm Cassandra Hilas, your host, and today we're gonna talk about 7 facts that are gonna help you, helpfully, gonna help you to motivate you and inspire you and potentially influence you just to stop littering. If you're doing that, if you're not doing that, then you are my hero already, environmental hero. So these 7 facts actually and hopefully gonna give some educational facts about the whole thing and why we need to stop littering because we are doing it so much all over the place that we are gonna end up being, one of these Wall-E, if you have seen the movie, place which is always all around us and it's really not a nice side, environment to live. So number one fact is one that is close to home, closer than anything else. That our health is actually affected by litter. Now we may think that when you litter somewhere else, very far from home, that litter, that waste doesn't end up in your water or your food, but actually they do. So next time you have a bite from your fruit, vegetable, or even your meat, and or drink your glass of water, then you will know for sure some of the litter that you did, the toxins, the chemicals that comes with it, they end up to this water cycle, to the food chain, and they are affecting our health. So also number two fact is also equally wildlife is affected the same way as we are, but actually worse. If you have seen this video of seals and dolphins in the internet, it's all over the place how you find them with plastic bags on their head and they suffocate. It's actually the worst thing that will happen, but it does happen. And because we are littering, that's why, except from the health as us, it's very real way to see them how they're affected. So the third fact is actually something maybe it looks like a little shallow, but I think that will help us understand why it's important to stop littering for us. And it's about appearance. So if you are like to go to nature, to ski, to hike, to whatever activities you are doing outside, then the worst thing that will happen if you go somewhere to find litter all over the place, somewhere else waste, but they choose to dump them there. I went hike just a few weeks ago and I found everything in that hiking trail. I found children diapers and things that you don't normally see littering. I don't know why you see diapers on the hike. It makes no sense. Or bottles of beer. I mean, who hikes while drinking beer? So that is important. And also, if you find so many litter in the place there, it actually decreases the value of the place by the littering. Piles and piles of litter, it decreases the value. If you are real estate, you will know. So number 4 is actually again equally to cost. So it's very costly when when local authorities or government or whatever is that is important is responsible to clean a place after we litter. It's very costly to do it. So we have a man or woman power to do it. So it costs a lot of money, and that money comes from our taxes. So we actually, after we litter, we pay to be clean. Make no sense, right? So another, where am I? The sixth reason, the sixth fact about it is why people actually do litter. So the most common reason is really surprising for me is laziness and ignorance. And I'm really surprised because it makes no sense to me. But I guess people are doing that because they're lazy and they don't know. And hopefully, with these facts, I'm going to help you understand why it's important not to litter, with the educating about environmental protection, and that you can be environmental protector if you don't litter, if you don't do actually the common thing, no litter. And laziness, I don't think I can fight that. Nobody has, but it becomes a habit. So if you try to not litter, it could become one of your habit. Instead of dumping in the ground, you'll dump it in the bin the next time. And finally, is because litter are not just going away. They will stay there, and depending on what it is, like if it's made of glass or paper, it have different time to degrade, to just demolish. So if for example glass, it will take thousands and thousands of years to do it. Paper is much less. Plastic is also a lot of time. So you have seen some tables on the internet, you see some different litter, like plastic or different things, the plastic bag and other things that take different time to degrade. So when you litter, you actually, some of the things you're putting down to the ground stays up for our lifetime for sure. So these are 7 facts about littering. Hopefully that is gonna help you understand why it's important to stop doing it. So make science your superpower. Don't forget that, like these facts here. And I'll see you next time with another episode.